Welcome back, friends. Today we have a very special guest, a dear friend of our family, a priest we've known for many, many years, Father Donald Closter. And I give you a little bit of his background. He is a priest of 25 years, incardinated in the Diocese of Bridgeport, Connecticut. And he was ordained to the priesthood in 1985. He's a native of Texas and graduated from the University of Texas in Austin in 1989 with a BA in economics, which is very evident in his most recent work on doing surveys. His grasp of numbers and statistics really shines through. So you can see, to me, I can see that study coming out there. He has a Master of Divinity degree from St. Charles Borromeo Seminary in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, a very excellent seminary. He's 2 hours short of an MA in moral theology, and he has completed his master's thesis on the death penalty. Also, just yeoman's work on that. Father Closter spent 2 years at the Benedictine Abbey of Disentis, Switzerland, before the priesthood, and was a missionary pastor of a large poor parish in the Archdiocese of, I'll let you pronounce the city.
Guayaquil,
Ecuador, for 7 years. And Father Closter's completed 2 national surveys on the traditional Latin Mass, extraordinary form, February 2019 and May of 2020. The first survey was 1,773 samples of TLM Catholic adults on 7 survey questions in 16 states. The second survey was concerning TLM Catholics 18 to 39, so a younger subset of that, with 1,779 samples on 14 survey questions from 39 states. Both surveys show unprecedented mass attendance, a surging birth rate, and faithful adherence to Catholic doctrine. So, Father, we welcome you to the community. Community seems one of those buzzwords of here at Fide Serratio. And speaking of buzzwords, my friends, today's topic is going to be safety. Maybe I'll let you kind of interject at that point, and then we'll kind of move forward. We'll develop a little rhythm here.
Okay. Yeah. So it basically, I don't know, it began to alarm me to see that word safe coming up so often in our vocabulary today. It's not a bad word, but I think it's been co-opted, and it's kind of a dog whistle of sorts. And it's crept its way into the 2011 missal, the Novus Ordo Missal. It wasn't there in 1993. It wasn't there in 1969. It certainly is not there in 1962. But these 2 words, securi and custodiat, are both translated safe. And those words don't mean safe. The verb meaning safe would be salvus. So this mistranslation doesn't sit right with me. And it always bothered me recently hearing people say, stay safe or be safe. What does that even mean? And as Catholics, to me, no, it's stay safe. I mean, stay holy or be holy. Safety is more of a secular idea, the way they mean it, in the sense that, we've got to find a vaccine, or we got to be protected from this virus. We know we've never found a vaccine for a virus. It's not going to happen this time either. We may find some sort of antidote for some people, but there's no way to conquer a virus. So this misnomer of being safe, there's no way we're safe until we're in heaven.
Agreed. And that was the gist, in part, of the sermon we had an opportunity to hear you from. And the same thing started to resonate within my own reflection of safety. And I, as a mother, our oldest is 38, I I have seen how safety was used for many movements, such as the changing of playgrounds. Playground equipment that you and I grew up on, teeter-totters, the hot metal slide back to our Texas sun, all of that was removed under the guise of safety. We need to be safe. We need to be safe. Hard surfaces in the playground were replaced with rubber pellets and that sort of thing. And it's not that, of course, I want to see children hurt, and nobody here wants to see that. But the consequence of actions was somehow removed. And so the children could do more daring things, perhaps, without suffering a true consequence under the guise of safety. And I know
I think there you have it too with the PPE, the protective equipment. Somehow it's supposed to make us impervious to the virus, and we know that there are many ways into a person's mouth and nose through those pores, for example. It's not completely safe. And then one other thing before I forget it, but there was a campaign a few years back talking about safe sex. And there's that word again. There is no such thing as safe sex. Sex is marital. It is between a man and a woman. It is to produce babies. Anything outside of that is not safe. It's immoral, and it's destructive to the human soul.
That's correct. It's exactly correct. I think a good place to start then would be a definition of safety, at least in with our friends here. We always like to look to the etymology of words. And so I saw that safe is a French word, sauf, S-A-U-F, derived from the Latin word salvus, which is what you were noting in, from the liturgy. Salvus was meaning uninjured, in good health, and those derived from the the Proto-Indo-European language root of soul, meaning whole or well kept. Wholeness, to my mind, be holiness. Safe as an adjective arose in about 1300 AD and defined as not exposed to the threat of loss or injury. And its synonyms could be seen as all right, secure, or antonyms of imperiled and threatened. So from the root of the word, I see how unsustainable a proposition is to promote a notion of safety in a fallen world. To me, it's asking for something that in its root can't exist. We can't be safe in a fallen world. We do things, of course, to mitigate, but at the end of the day, we have, dimness of intellect, a weakened will, and disordered passions. And that seems like a prime mixture for unsafety, if you will.
Yes. So you touched on some very key aspects of what this whole topic is about, because in the world, there is no such thing as safety, as you said. In heaven, yes, that's just like with the sign of peace. There is no peace in the nave, in the congregation. There is no sign of peace. There is a sign of peace among the clergy in heaven because there is peace. So we've got it all backwards. We cannot achieve heavenly things on earth. It's just not possible.
I agree. All right, Father. I explained to him we try toward the best of our abilities, keep these short and sweet. And so the next episode, we're going to pick up with Thomas Aquinas, and we're going to see just how short and sweet we are going to be with that episode. To the next time, my friends, Fides et Ratio.